My name is Nate Hoover, President and founder of Outsource Partners, a business advisory and process outsourcing firm providing services to nonprofits in the Washington, D.C. area. I'll start with a quick story of a typical customer of Outsource Partners. Michelle is the president and CEO of a mid-sized nonprofit based in Alexandria, Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. The organization provides services to individuals with disabilities, and over the past 5 years, their budget has grown from around $2 million to nearly $10 million in annual revenues. Although she is an expert in the human services field, she recognizes her limitations when it comes to the traditional back office side of the business. Michelle is concerned that the organization's corporate infrastructure has not kept pace with its rapid growth. Luckily for her, a peer executive at another local nonprofit recommends Outsource Partners to her. They recently went through a similar transition and utilized Outsource Partners to navigate them through the transition. They continue to use them for outsourcing solutions. Michelle hurries to contact Outsource Partners to set up an initial meeting. Nonprofit leaders want a trusted business advisor they can rely on so that they can focus on mission-related activities. The problem with many providers in this space is they offer either a one-size-fits-all approach to services, or they offer tailored solutions that end up being cost-prohibitive for the business. In addition, there's often a lack of a clear connection between the outsourcing solutions provided and the organization's long-term business strategy. Outsource Partners fills this gap by offering a solution that is cost-effective for the organization both in the near term and the long term, and is tailored to the business strategy of the organization that we serve. 2,100. That is the number of nonprofits located in Washington, D.C. in our identified target market. Expand our target market and that number goes up dramatically. Washington, D.C. is a hotbed of nonprofit activity, and the market has plenty of room for an organization such as Outsource Partners to grow significantly. The leaders of Outsource Partners have established connections within our identified target market, and we are poised to capitalize on these connections to rapidly grow the business over the next 18 months. We are seeking a $250,000 investment to fund operations over this initial growth period. Our business model is relatively straightforward. Our solutions will focus on core areas including accounting services, human resources, and information technology. Accounting services will include anything from outsourced controllership and CFO functions to bookkeeping and full accounting operations. Human resources can include anything from onboarding and recruiting to compliance-related tasks such as ACA reporting. And information management will include areas such as outsourced help desk management and project management for a major systems implementation. These services will all be provided in a cost-effective manner, and our strategic advice will help our nonprofit clients to be thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead. This will allow them flexibility in how they procure their outsourcing solutions as their business grows. Our identified target market is nonprofits with between $5 million and $20 million in annual revenues. Those organizations are large enough to be able to afford premier providers such as Outsource Partners, while not being too large that they would need to staff those functions internally. Within this market space in this industry, personal references and word of mouth are key to business growth. This includes references both from other nonprofits in the area as well as other professional service providers that have a connection to our potential clients. We conducted extensive research when preparing our business plan, and both industry experts and executives at our target clients identified that they place the most emphasis on a reference from a personal referral than any other factor in the decision-making process. Other marketing tactics will include a strong industry presence at local industry events such as the AICPA Nonprofit Conference, the Greater Washington Society CPA Nonprofit Conference, both of which are heavily frequented by organizations within our target market space. We've also developed a robust online presence, including regularly updated blogs to showcase our services offered. Strategic partnerships are key both from a business development and from a service delivery standpoint. From a business development standpoint, other professional service firms such as bankers, lawyers, insurance brokers, retirement plan administrators, all of these serve as referrals and are often trusted business advisors to our potential target clients. The leaders of outsource partners have many strong relationships with similar professional service providers and will quickly utilize these connections to set up mutually beneficial ongoing referral processes. Strategic partnerships with other service providers that will complement our own are also critical towards service delivery. A key example of this is a outsourced payroll provider such as ADP. Due to their scale and industry focus, we would not necessarily want to compete with a firm such as ADP in providing outsourced payroll. However, a corporation like ADP will require someone on the client side to be able to provide information and validate reports. Outsourced partners would fill that role in our clients to ensure they receive the most cost-effective solution and the best expertise that we can provide. Competition within this industry is intense due to low barriers to entry and low capital requirements to enter. The two primary groups of competitors that we'll face include public accounting firms that often have a consulting and outsourcing arm, and boutique firms that offer specialized services such as bookkeeping or information technology management. Public accounting firms such as Clifton Larson Allen, Tate & Tryon, and RAFA have a significant presence within our identified target market, but often charge a large premium for their services and do not tailor their services enough for their clients. Boutique firms are often so specialized that they cannot keep pace with a rapidly changing or growing organization. Outsourced Partners' service model blends the most attractive features of both groups of competitors to be able to differentiate ourselves from them by offering a cost-effective, tailored solution. The members of the senior leadership team have significant experience providing services to nonprofits in the DC area. Myself and Nate Hoover have been providing accounting and business services to nonprofits for more than 15 years, including more than 4 years running the finance operations for a large nonprofit located in the area with over $200 million in revenues. Nikki Bagwell, our Executive Vice President for Customer Solutions, has been serving nonprofits in the area for more than 13 years. Her customer-focused approach to delivery of services makes her perfect for leading this function. Sam Awatwe spent many years providing audit services to nonprofits in the DC area before forming his own consulting firm, providing services to small and mid-sized nonprofits. He has an uncanny ability to develop relationships and turn that into business growth. All the identified members of this team have significant number of relationships within our identified target market, which we'll utilize to grow the business quickly over the first 18 months of operations. The organization of outsourced partners will be structured similar to many professional service firms in that the majority of our staff will be housed within our Customer Solutions group. Customer Solutions will initially focus on accounting services with human capital and information technology developed soon afterwards. Specialty services such as grant and contract administration will be developed in tandem with these other areas based on the needs of our client base. Areas of the business such as business development and administrative overhead will remain lean over the life of the business. In particular, areas such as business development, top leaders of the Customer Solutions group will also have a key role within business development, which will allow us to keep that group lean and still grow the business rapidly. Sales and the number of our clients are expected to climb rapidly in the second and third year of operations. We predict that we will break even by beginning of the second year, and net profits will continue to climb after that. By year 5, we'll be averaging more than $25 million in annual revenues and will be a prime acquisition target. Potential acquirers can include a super regional public accounting firm that's looking to expand in the DC marketplace. An example would be Moss Adams, who is a West Coast-based public accounting firm. They were looking to expand into Washington, D.C. Outsource Partners would be a prime acquisition target. We are anticipating a over 250% return on investment over the first 5 years of operations, with a significant upside based on the potential for acquisition. Key milestones focus on the development of our client base and also the development of our service staff within our Customer Solutions group. Over the first 18 months, we'll focus on developing key referrals to drive business growth for the organization. In closing, we are asking for a $250,000 investment for a 25% equity in our business. We're not doing any other rounds of funding, so this will be the one opportunity to invest in Outsource Partners. Thank you very much for your time and attention.